Oh, okay. I guess the music is in the background. I thought it was gonna cut off, but that's okay. I'm recording because I just was at the library and I was taking this practice test, but it was untimed. It was like my first full untimed test since reading The Loophole by Ellen Cassidy, and like in the first sections I was just kind of taking it because I was just like, okay, well, let's see if what I've been doing for the past month works, because now we only have like a few days. Like June 7th is really not that far away. And the first LR section that I did, the first two sections were LR, and I got a -8 and then a -7. And that I was disappointed, but because that is like what it was before, and I could feel that like my style of thinking on the LSAT was different now, but my score was still the same, which kind of had me defeated. But I was like, well, something has changed, like the way that I'm doing this is changed. If my score is the same as it was before, that's okay, because I guess it feels more provable. But yeah, I was just like trying not to get too discouraged. But you know, it's hard. I think that like a lot of the LSAT is a mind game. And I don't mean, obviously, like the test is learnable. I hear that all the time. It's something that you learn. But also, it's just like whenever you see people doing so well on YouTube and stuff, it's like harder to it's harder to picture the same for yourself. And um like I've been through all this with the SAT and the ACT, and I didn't want what happened in that stage of my life to happen again, even though I'm a completely different person now. So I was like, it's okay. I was just reminding myself why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's not about being competitive. Really, all I want to do is get a good score so I don't go into debt and so I can provide for my family. So I just like kept that in mind, and that was my thing. And then I took another the third section. The third section was also LR, and I was like, I remember doing it, and I was sitting in, where even was I? I was at the library. I was at the same library that I was just was. This was yesterday, and I turned it in, and I was like, it's whatever. Like, there were some things that I didn't feel great about, but I was like, it's fine. It's on time. Like, let me just submit it and see what it is. I got 2 wrong. A -2? Sorry, I know it cut off, but I got only 2 wrong. From a -7 and a -8, which I'd been getting consistently, to a -2. I was like, this is not just good guesswork. But it just felt so it felt so odd. Not even odd, just like, maybe it did pay off. Like, maybe it's not over. Maybe it feels more possible. Because I remember in the last video I recorded, I talked about how LSAT prep felt impossible. And like, increasing my score feels impossible. But I guess it just feels possible now. And I did like the last section. The last section was reading comprehension, obviously. And I only got 3 wrong. Like, what? And my score for that exam was a 167, which is so crazy. Like, the highest score I got before then was a 155. And this one is a 167. That's so, I was blown away, truly. So, oh, the light is red. I'll stop. I was blown away. So again, I don't know whose bass is playing. Anyway, I don't know how I'm gonna do on the next one. Like, obviously, hopefully it's the same. Hopefully it's in that high 160 range so I can start moving on to the 170s, which was really my goal all along. My goal score is a 172. If I can get above a 172 into the closest to 180, honestly, that's the goal. That just feels more possible now. And I don't know, I guess before I was feeling stupid, but I don't feel stupid anymore. So yeah. Future Michelle, if you're watching this, you know what I get on the LSAT. I don't know yet, but I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and trust in God. Thank you.